Hi, I'm going to try to commentate my unlimited arcade run, just to explain a few things that I think are important when you try to get into this mode. So I will pause and commentate when needed. So for the first stage, nothing much happens. I'm trying to mimic the super play strategy, so it took me quite a while because, as you will see, there are a lot of close calls in this stage. So as you can tell, when you get a full lock on, you cancel bullets on the screen, but you cancel only bullets, so you don't cancel lasers. So you have to be mindful of that. So here comes the first break. What you want to do ideally is to double break a little later than I do, so that you can try to point blank the Aegis for more stars without getting targeted by the tanks below you. So here it's pretty straightforward. Try to point blank as much as you can to get more stars. It's important for you to get the 700k extent in the end. So here it's pretty simple still. About the hydrosphere, the big thing that flashes red right now, it will be important later on. The lasers and the bullets are aimed at you, and you will see why it's important in the second part of the stage. Okay, so here it's important. You will have 4 waves of Aegis and tanks, and what you want to do is you want to kill them at a specific speed, so you get a good variation after the first wave. This variation will help you to get more stars and also to get your break gauge up for the last part of the stage. So what you want to do is you want to kill them fast. So the way I do it is that I start shooting the first Aegis, I lock on it. As soon as it sort of opens, I switch to the tank, I unlock my lasers on the Aegis, I kill the tank, and I kill the second Aegis. For this part, well, the first time I tried to get the good scoring variation after the first wave, it worked 1 time out of 2 for no reason seemingly, so I tried to understand why I was getting the wrong variation. The Superplay guide simply states that you need to kill these waves of enemies as fast as you can, but I don't think it works like that. So what you will see me doing here is that I will slowly kill the tank, kill the first Aegis, the one I'm targeting right now, and then I will wait for 1 or 2 seconds before killing the other one. So you get under the tank. Be mindful of the red bullets because their hitbox is, I think, quite large. And so I wait around here until the Aegis flies in front of me. You see? And then here, the way I do it is that I shoot at this Aegis, I unlock, and while unlocking my lasers, I activate my break mode and I kill the tank below me. You will know if you have the good variation at this point if you see the hydrosphere coming up here, and then the screen will start scrolling and you will have 2 Aegis on the top right screen and 1 tank below you. So you want to ideally point blank the Aegis and then kill the tank. For this section, you will have first 2 Aegis. Simply slowly stream to the right, and then you have 2 hydrospheres, and when you kill one, you will get full screen cancel, which will allow you to get back to the upper middle to the left, And then you want to slowly, very slowly stream. So you want to do this by using your shift button and just tapping right slowly. Hydrospheres again. So after you kill these two, you get the cancel, and you have these two Aegis, one wave, another two Aegis, and then you need to be ready for what's following because it's really tricky to get. It took me, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours to get down. It's difficult because in this game you cannot pick a specific part of a stage you want to focus on, so you need to play the rest of the stage again and again, and it gets pretty tedious. So you will have 3 Aegis, left, right, and middle. I stay on the right side, I target it, I shoot, then I will unlock my lasers, and I will slowly move in between the other 2 Aegis. So I unlock, I move in the middle. You want to be really fast because the lasers are really fast. Then you want to kill it, kill the left one, and you want to get sort of just you see the multiplier 4.8 around this area. Now you have 2 hydrospheres. They will shoot lasers and bullets at you. So what you want to do is you want to get around where I am and move diagonally back to you want to move toward the playback replay on the bottom of the screen. So here it was not a really good move. But anyway, another really important thing is that your lock-on will not kill these enemies, so you need to shoot them beforehand. And you want to shoot them so, not necessarily so they flash shred, which means that they will have low HP, but you want to shoot them. If you do not, you will not kill them, and you will not have the full screen cancel, and your gauge will not go up as much. And if you kill it without the lock-on, you won't die, but you won't get your gauge full. After you kill the first one, you want to slowly move, in this case left, and you use your lasers again. Now it's only a matter of getting your gauge up. And here I simply do not move when not necessary. So I should have killed the Aegis on the right, but never mind. Here, if you want to get a lot of stars, you want to go higher up on the screen and stream really slowly to the right. And because you can kill those kamikaze ships. Here I get a lock-on to fill up my gauge. And then it's the first boss. So I mess up on this run, but I will try to explain what I should have done instead. You want to start here and run circles around it. When you shoot the side pods, I guess, you want to get a full lock-on on them. So you see, I shoot the right one, then the left one, then the right one, then the left one again. But now I need to move down because the laser will come out. Your goal here is to kill the left pod with your lock-on at a specific moment. So I shoot it, I go down, then I go to the right, and then I slowly stream toward the left. When I'm here, you see I kind of overshoot to the left, so I can stream back to the right and shoot this thing. And when it starts flashing red really fast, I can unlock my lasers. During this section, you want to stay focused, so your lasers target this specific enemy. So I missed. When you miss, you won't get the good variation. You will get the same attack as the first one. So here, simply if you miss like I did, run circles around him and try to get your double break. I think when you miss it, it's not that important score-wise, but it might hurt your score. So my goal here is to get around 100k stars. In this case, I missed, but it's not that important. Okay, so stage 2 is, I think, easier than the first one when you want to score the first one. So I won't commentate as much as I did for the first stage. What you simply want to do is to break here, double break, and here just simply stay alive. There's one kind of tricky section coming up. So here, for you not to get trapped, you want to get your lock-on, full lock-on kills. Okay, here. For a while, I had some problems getting through. What I came up with is simply to go in this corner, on the bottom right of the screen, to shoot and to simply stream. I start streaming as soon as I hear the lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I move to the right again, and the things I'm shooting at right now, the kind of, I don't know, enemies, I want to kill them or to weaken them as fast as possible, because otherwise what might happen is that you will try to target the Zakos that will fly soon on the screen, but you won't get a full screen cancel because you won't kill the pods you're targeting. So I'm trying to kill them. I'm not sure it worked, but anyway. Here you simply want to lock on, get to the right, and your break gauge should be full. So here I'm only using a single break to kill the tanks on the right and the left, which give me cancel. And here it's easy. I think you kill these tanks with a single lock-on, so you will get a cancel. First cancel, second one. Here, so at this point I don't know the names of the ships, but we have two big ships. I try to kill them as soon as possible, this one and this one, and then it gets pretty messy, so my strategy is to go, well, you will see. I move here, try to get as much lock-on as you can, so you get nearly a full screen cancel, and then I go back down. The mid-bosses in Unlimited are pretty easy. Basically, you just want to break, double break, and kill them. So I break, double break, and I slowly scroll towards the left. It might seem difficult to stream, but actually it's not. Most of the time, everything, well, the red bullets are aimed at you, but the other one, the blue ones, are anti-aimed, so you can simply stream slowly. Scoring wise, you will want to kill the two parts of the boss, which I do not. One thing about Unlimited, it's really tough getting the items after killing mid-boss because the enemies are coming at you pretty quickly. So I think here I missed the star items and I simply get the gauge one. Oh no, okay. This section, slowly stream using your white shot. Do not focus too much, otherwise you will not get enough gauge for you to break at the end of this section. And here I do risky move to get the stars. I advise you start braking as soon as possible when you see the Zakos bullets. So the Zakos bullets are the 3 red bullets with 1 big bullet in the middle and 2 little bullets on each side. Here it's pretty straightforward. The reason you want to brake soon is that you can fill your gauge for the upcoming section. So here simply stream. Beware of the flying circly enemies, the one that explodes in the air. They're pretty dangerous. Here you simply stream. And when it gets messy, just brake. Try not to double brake as early as I do for more safety, but it's okay. Now you have another of these big ship coming up. And after this, you're done for this stage. The rest is really easy. When you're braking, try to kill the trains that give you a cancel. So for this boss, do not hesitate to bump, to brake, because it's not that easy. What I'm doing is I'm trying to shoot the middle port so it dies more quickly, and I used the brake because I was scared. Why you want to target the middle port is that you want this phase, this attack, to end as soon as possible. So here it was a little late. As I use the brake beforehand, this upcoming section I have to use a bomb. It's not a big deal. What you usually do is use a brake here, but you use a double brake around this point, and here I use the bomb. The last section is simply streaming. I used the brake because I did not want to die on this pass. And for this section, it's difficult because it shoots lasers, and I think the lasers are moving, so I just bomb. And I pick up the stars icon. So stage 3, the first half is really easy, even though I die on this part, and the second part of the stage is incredibly difficult. So here, simply stream and use your lock-on. Just move slowly. So here, I brake early. What I mean by early is that you have, I think, 5 or 6 waves of flying ships, and then you have a big flying ship. And when you're facing the big flying ship, if you have your brake, it's easier because you will kill it easier, but your gauge will not be as fully charged because you're in brake. So when you're shooting at the big ship, which has a lot of HP, your gauge is not filling up. So I brake early, which means that I won't have any trouble getting my brake and double brake gauge up, but the big ship could kill me, and it does in this run. My double brake is going to stop right when the big ship is coming. You see? So here I died. It's the first time I ever died here, but whatever. Be mindful of the side flowers. They shoot pretty fast projectiles. For this section, I move to the right, then to the left, and then I want to kill the flower I'm shooting at. Then going back to the center of the screen and moving back to the left. I don't know why I find it easier. At this point, you want to break around now. You can break earlier or later, but it might be more difficult for the next section. Here you want to shoot this, slowly move to the left or to the right, depending on your percentage. Here I'm at 23, so I could have gone to the right, but I choose to go to the left. As soon as it hits 0, go back to below the flower, kill it, and then simply stream and lock on. This mid-boss is, as nearly every mid-boss, really easy. Break around now, and you want to double break not too early. You want to double break right before the laser shoots, like now, and simply shoot and use your lasers. Okay, the next section is important and it took me quite a while to figure out. So when I killed this boss, I go to the left, I slowly stream to the right, and I want to be on the right side of the screen when my break ends, which is here. Now I'm only going to use my lasers, try to get the store items, sorry. So I move from the right to the left to the center of the screen, center of the screen to the left again. Then I want to be in the middle part of the lower part of the screen and to shoot and slowly move to the right. See, like this. Now I stay really close to the right side of the screen and I do not use my lasers. I think that if you use them, you make some more enemies spawn, and I do not want them to spawn. Now you will want to break when you cannot live any longer. Just use your cancels. Here, what you will be getting lock-ons on are not the flying circly enemies, but flowers and the bugs. Kill this thing as quick as you can. Here simply stream and use your lock-ons. So if you're really good, you can try to break early, so you will have your break and double break ready for the kind of snakes, dragon things. But I'm not that good, so I use my break a little later. Here it's simply streaming. I try to stream on the right part of the screen. I find it easier. Beware of the red enemies. Sometimes the lock-on does not kill them, so they stay alive, and if you're too close to them, you will die when you collide with them. So if you're good here, you do not bomb. You kill it without using any bomb or break, and you break afterwards for the dragon snake things. So you want to memorize the way they come into the screen. So here there's one on the bottom right corner. Bomb and try to kill it. They die pretty quickly. There's one now on the right. You do not need to bomb it, but you need to bomb the one on the left. And so here I choose to kill the other one. Something about these enemies. When you kill the head, they're dead. When you kill the tail, they're not dead. They simply give you a lot of points. So this section is a mess. I do not have any strategy for it. When you're in double break, oh yes, one thing. You want to stream it from left to right. And now stream it from right to left. You can do it with no bomb, because when you're too close to the big flowers on the right, it will stop shooting. But I chickened out, so I used the bomb. I'm not sure it's possible to kill the two ships with no break and with no bombs, so I use the bomb to kill it. When you have two ships like that on the screen, it's extremely difficult to stay alive. One thing about this boss, I think you can dodge the first attack without using breaks or bombs, but I do not know how, so I try to get my break. This is why I'm focusing and not using my lasers, so the gauge fills up quicker. So I use a break. And I often get a double break here, so I will use it just to get more stars and to kill the boss quicker. Here, it will start shooting walls of bullets. You want to try to get under the first wave. You will see what I mean right here. You see, I'm trying to get to the right under the first wave. If you do not, the bullets will be too close together, so you won't be able to dodge through the gaps. You see, it slowly gets wider, the gaps I mean. It might look intimidating, but it's not really difficult. The only thing you want to be mindful of is at the end, you might get walled. You see here, I can pass, but the two walls of bullets right in front of me and to my right are too close together for me to get through. But this is hell. If you do not have bombs, you will surely die. It can be done with no breaks, no bombs, but it's really tricky. So I will die on the right side. Was close though, but never mind. Simply kill it now. And for this section, do not hesitate to bomb or break. It does not look that difficult, I would say. But when you made it here, try to finish your runs. I think it's important to finish your runs and not to have reset syndrome. Stage 4 coming up, which is a stage I'm not comfortable with. Although I managed to do it deathless, so I'm pretty surprised, but you will see it's quite a mess. The way I do this is that I start on the right side, I will slowly move to the bottom, and I will cross the screen at my third lock-on. You will see what I mean. So I go up using one lock-on, go down using the second one, and then I will wait before I have the 24 lock-ons, and I will cross the screen. Then I will move up and do the same thing again. One lock-on going up, one going down, and one to cross the screen. Then I start shooting, so I get my break gauge up. Well, this is for when I'm using training mode with no gauge at the beginning of the stage. Since I had the gauge, thanks to the boss, stage 3 boss, my gauge is already up so I can break, but I try to break a little later. So I just stream to the right, then I break and I go on this corner. I try to get a full lock-on to clear some of the bullets on screen. I move slowly downwards and then I will double break and move up again. Okay, so for this section I mess up I somehow survive, but you have one Aegis, one wave of enemies, another Aegis, one wave, and a third Aegis and a third wave. For the first two waves, you can simply shoot, like I do. But for this one, you want to kill the Aegis, and then you want to move to the right, but you want to use your lock-ons on the Zakos, so you can stream to the left. So here, it's good. But then, you do not want to shoot like I do, you want to lock on and to go to the left. So I shoot, I mess up, and I somehow survive. Like, you see, this is not normal. And you kill these two waves, you want to end on the left side, so you can slowly stream to the right. Same thing again. I try to go close to the first flying ship so I can get my gauge up. And you still want to shoot your wide shot. No focus. Your goal here is to get your break before the big ships, flying ships, shoot at you. And I stay on the right side of the ship. And then, to survive, you need to stream, but by going like in a sort of EU motion. See, I'm going a little up, so I can get my full lock on. Then I slowly stream. And voila. Nothing much, you just kill this ship. Now you will have some flying, I think there are Zakos as well, which are extremely dangerous. So I use my wide shot and I really slowly stream using my focus button. And at one point I will move up slowly, and I will use my lock-on to get a cancel and to get my gauge up. Then I brake and I try to kill this ship right before it used this attack could hit me. Most of the time you can simply stay in between the gaps, but sometimes it kind of tracks you, so I die. Which is why I kill it with my first brake. I do not double brake. And here, right before it shoots, well, right before this attack could hit me, I brake again. So I don't have to dodge this attack. Important trick for the upcoming section. There is a safe spot. So how to find a safe spot is pretty easy. You will try to align the nose of your ship in between the last numbers of your score. So you see I have 5-0 at the end. I want my nose to be right between the two numbers. Yeah, now it's 6-0, you see. So you want to be here, horizontally speaking, and vertically speaking, you want to be little up to the middle of the screen, like where I am right now. I think I will move up a little. Yeah. So if you stay here, nothing will happen. A good way to tell if, a good way of telling if you're in the safe spot is to pay attention to the projectile to my left, the one that will soon cross my hitbox. If it does not hit you, you're good. You will have the other one on the right, which has kind of the same motion. If the first one does not hit you, the second one will probably not hit you. And so what you want to do is you want to weaken each enemy here. When they're starting to get low on HP, they will flash red, but it won't be that noticeable. You see, the one on the right now, just under my gauge, is actually flashing red right now. So it starts by flashing a little bit, then it will be really red. Yeah, like this one, the one I just hit on the upper right corner. You see it's flashing red really fast. you want to weaken them. Sometimes, well, I did not want to kill this one, but it's tricky. And then what I want to do is I want to survive using my break and only 1 or 2 bombs, so I have bombs for the mid-boss. So this mid-boss is hell. You can get a lock-on and get back to the center of the screen, but now I'm like, I have my gauge up, I have bombs, fuck it. Otherwise you have to run circles around it, it's so difficult. Here, nothing much to say. Do not hesitate to bomb or to break. It would be dumb to die here. For this section, I have 2 things in mind. I want to get my gauge up. Well, it's already nearly full because usually I do this. I'm not that successful at the mid-boss, so I die. And you want to get the store item. So what I do is that I position myself here, which is, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you will see a line in between the playback replay on the right and your lock-on gauge on the left. And I want to be a little to the left of the middle of the bottom part of the screen. Sorry, it's a little complicated. And then I simply use my white shot and I shoot. Except for this Aegis, I want to lock on, so I kill it before it shoots the purple bullets. This is why I'm using my focus shot here. And then do not move. Everything is anti-aimed. So I believe for scoring this is horrendous, but for survival it works. You will want to use your break as soon as you will see non-orange bullets. So you see here, you have a red bullet. This is where you want to use your break. Then simply stream. Be careful, you see, right before, when I streamed, I nearly got trapped by the falling projectiles. So when you use your lock-on, try to be really on the edge of the screen, not in between, not in the middle. Now the big ships are back. Do whatever you can to survive. And the last section is very difficult too. I think well, here what I'm talking about. To survive this, what I see most people doing is that they have a double break. They use a full lock-on, they cross the screen from left to right, and they shoot while they're crossing the screen. But I did not have a full gauge, so I just miraculously survive and bomb. This was difficult. The stage 4 boss is easy. What you want to do is you want to shoot the middle part. Then the middle part will shoot laser, and you want to shoot the left or the right middle part. Not the one at the top right or top left, but the one that are close to the center. You will see what I mean. So I shoot the middle part. It's going to shoot something. I move to the left part. I kill it. I move back to the middle part. It's going to shoot, so I move to the right part. I kill it. I move back to the middle. And now you want to try to go to the right of the screen. I mean the right section in between the red circles and the red lines. Here. Now you want to kill the real upper right part of the boss. And use your break and double break for that. When you kill it, the boss will lose life, and you will enter the next section. Here, if you simply want to get a clear, what you want to do is to get the right turret kind of enemies, the one that shoots red bullets, because I think it's the easiest to survive. So I let it alive, I try to kill the left turrets, and I try to hit the center as much as possible. When you kill the turrets, the boss won't lose that much of HP, I think. But if you target the center, it will die really quickly. So here, it's really easy to survive this attack. So I just focus on the center part. And it's dead. For this part, something I learned quite recently, the boss will shoot, I don't know, spiky enemies, whatever their names. They won't release suicide bullets if you kill them while you're really close to them, which is why I go here and I stay under them. I think this part is easier on unlimited than it is on normal or arcade. So I break and you slowly move to the left and to the right again. There is a reason to it. Then I killed the part of the boss I didn't even know existed, but well. And then it's dead. So pick the store items again. And as you will see, well, for me at least, I need to be around 550k stars for me to get the last extent. So stage 5, it's really long, but I don't think it's that stressful compared to stage 4, because you know you will have to bomb, you know you will probably die on this stage, whereas stage 4, you cannot bomb that much. Well, I go on this corner and I slowly stream as soon as I hear my shot hitting the enemy to fill up my gauge. Then I shoot and I stream slowly. So I kill one of the big ships, the second one. Then I move to the left and I stream from left to right. I kill one, I kill two, and then I go back to the right and I stream from right to left. And if your gauge is empty after the last boss, it will be full around here. Now I break. Be mindful of the lasers. Now you have some big ships which are not that difficult. And I slowly stream to the left again. And you want to slowly stream because if you're at the left corner of the screen, you will get trapped in between the orange projectiles and the laser that will come soon. So here I can still move to the left of the lasers. So there are three, one to the left, one to the middle, one to the right. Now I will die soon, but I will explain anyway. Here I still stream slowly from right to left. After I kill the second ship and the laser shoots, I want to go quickly to the left and then slowly stream back to the right. Like so. But I move too quick and I die on this one. Yeah. So for this section, just bomb, use your brake and get the cancel on the big tanks. Nothing much to add. Here you will have big lasers again soon, so you want to quickly stream using your lock-ons, and you want to leave yourself room to stream back. So here, a laser, so I want to go quickly to the left, so I can stream back slowly to the right and not hit the lasers that comes across the middle of the screen. You see, like this. Here I'm shooting because I want to fill up my gauge. But I have to bomb anyway. This is easy. Do not hesitate to double brake here because you will fill up your gauge after. And now you get the broken English message. which I like. I start streaming here because I want to unleash my first lock-on lasers when I have a full lock-on. And at first, enemies will come from the middle of the screen, will shoot at you, walls of bullets, but you won't get a full lock-on. You see? Now I can get one. And so I simply go left, right, left, right. Be careful though, because even though you get a full screen cancel, they shoot really quickly. So you might get trapped. It's pretty close. And here, I'm not sure I'm getting a full screen cancel yet. So, you see, really close. Now you want to break to kill the idle spheres to get cancelled as well. Now you have two big ships like that. I try to go to the right side and slowly move to the left side under the ship. So I can stream the bullets and get the cancel. And same thing for the second one. Now here I do not really understand how this works, but I start in the right bottom corner. I slowly move to the left, and I will use my brick or my bombs, depending on what I have, to kill, well, no, not to kill anything. And I will do the same thing again to kill the tank. And now I have to kill another tank. If you do not have your break, you can get full screen cancels, targeting the flying sort of, I don't know, metal thingy. I hate this guy, so I bomb. This enemy scares me. Here try to get where I am to get your gauge up, because you will hit 3 rows of tanks. For this mid-boss, if you simply want to survive, it's easy. If you want to score, I think it's more difficult, but if you want to survive, you will break right before it shoots its first wave of lasers, and you will double break right before it shoots its second wave of lasers. Like so. And try to get close to him so you damage a lot. And if you do it correctly, it will die. It won't shoot a third wave of laser here, it will shoot pink and blue projectiles. So it's not as dangerous. And now, the port you want to damage is the middle one, so I stay on top of the middle port, I target. And now, I think, you see, I'm targeting not the middle port, but the right and the lower right one. So I will unfocus, and my options will kill the middle port here. So at this point, I know I will get the the extent without picking up the store item, so I take the energy item. I think this kind of mid-boss, well, first of all, it's one of my favorite parts of the game. But second of all, in Unlimited it's not that difficult because you know you will have to bomb and to break. Whereas in Arcade Original, I tried to dodge it legit and I died. One thing you want to be cognizant of is that you don't want to kill it too early, otherwise another one will spawn. So don't kill it too early. But nothing much to say here. It's really my favorite section. I think it's extremely great idea to bring back this boss crawling up to chase you. These ships are here to help you filling up your gauge, but I think they're pretty scary, so I kill them quickly. Now you have 4 or 5 sort of tanks shooting green bullets at you. Try to kill them quickly because they are scary. And from now on, I have no strategy. I simply try to survive. Try to move. Be really careful of the Aegis because they have a lot of HP and they block a big part of the screen. Getting a double break here is not bad because it makes the upcoming section easier because you kill everything so quickly. I mostly stay on the left side. And yeah, try to get your bombs, try to get your break. Do everything you can to survive. I'm not sure anyone has a bombless or breakless strategy for this part. But yeah, here I trapped myself. What you can do on this section is you can stay on the left side and you can kill the left Aegis as soon as it spawns and simply move a little bit from left to right but on the left side of the screen. And you can survive this way. And here I die because I only have a break and I over-abuse my invisibility. So at this point I'm not really satisfied with the run because I died on the beginning of stage 3, which was unheard of. I died here. I died at the beginning of stage 5, but I tried to finish my runs. So. For these guys, they're really scary because sometimes your lock-on lasers do not kill them, so you get trapped. Do not hesitate to bomb here if needed. But yeah, you simply want to stream and use your lasers. You could survive without getting any lock-ons, but it's difficult. So stage 5 boss, I think, is not that difficult, but you need to learn it. For this section, it's like in Arcade Original. You want to start here, maybe a little, well, you can start here. And then you move in sort of U motions. When I was learning this boss on Original, I could not do this, and I did not understand why. I think the reason why is that I was not up enough on the boss. I was not high enough on the boss. Because if you go only to the right or to the left, the bullets will be too low on the screen, and you won't be able to cross from left to right, I think. You see here it was kind of difficult. Simply do this. Then this phase is stressful but not difficult. So it will have this orange stream of bullets on each side, and then you will see the green bullets and the red stream. So the red stream is aimed at you. You see this stream, which means that do not hesitate to stay on the left or on the right side and to slowly stream it. For this section, the green bullets are anti-aimed at first, so do not move. Start moving when the orange bullets get closer to you. And here, just like in Arcade Original, try to get your nose on top of the boss and slowly stream. But do it slowly because it's not that fast. And here I break and double break because I do not know how to touch this. For this section, which seems to give a lot of trouble to a lot of players, when you're in double break, you can simply stream it the way I do. You go from a side to the other side and a little up, and then you get down and you stream it back. Kind of little U motion. but it definitely can get messy. And here, bomb, and bomb before you get your break. So the reason I use 2 bombs is that I have a good strategy for the last boss, and when I have 3 lives like I do now, I'm extremely consistent. Which is why I take the recover item. But I mess up. So I will try to explain the way I do it normally. Here, I want to use 2 bombs and 1 break. So I use the first bomb. But I should have used more lock-ons to fill up my gauge. I use the second bomb. But now, I'm not getting the break, so I use the third bomb. And it messes up my timing completely. Here I get trapped. What you want to do instead here is that you want to lure the boss to the right, then slowly quickly move to the left, bottom left corner, and you want to slowly stream up. Just like I will do it now, but instead of going from top to bottom, from bottom to top. You see here. You can run circles around with type Z. It's easy. And what I normally do here is that I shoot it, use my lasers, and I break. So I kill it while breaking, and when it starts its second phase, my break ends at a difficult section, so it gives me a full screen clear. But here, I mess up and I die. Which is why I'm using the bomb here. So at this point, I'm pretty confused. My break usually ends around here. So I have to use 2 bombs here, which is horrendous. You can survive if you go up and try to dodge the bullets, but at this point, I don't want to try anything risky. So this might be the worst fail of the run. You see, it stopped shooting. My gauge is nearly full. I just want to get my gauge full so I can bomb. And oh, never mind. This is one of the sections I usually bypass by using bombs. You can dodge it in training, but in real runs, it's different. Okay, so for the last attack, at this point I thought I was dead, but I managed to clear it. I think I read this attack is static, but the movements of the boss are not static. Well, it's not scripted, so it's random, basically. So, first it will shoot waves of yellow bullets, which you can dodge. Then it will add red bullets, and here you usually want to bomb. But if you make it through, now you will get a phase with, I think, red bullets, which is really easy to dodge, this phase. If you can bomb right before this phase and survive this phase, you will do a lot of damage to the boss. And if you wonder, the reason I'm using lasers when it's invincible is that it fills up my gauge. So here, nothing to add. I was really lucky and I practiced this attack a lot. So hopefully it was helpful, and do not hesitate to ask any questions if I'm not clear enough or if I'm sometimes difficult to understand. Thanks.